I just love how every time the podcast kind of winds down, it always goes back to porn stuff.
Shut
sex
up.
stuff.
Do you think a strong
No, it
Sigma
doesn't.
male
No, it
says
doesn't. Earlier they talked about wine. You fucking heathen.
That is true. That is true. But we did get back on topic, and then it now turned into
But it's
porn.
not every time. It just happens sometimes. You know why? People like porn. That's why.
It's true. It's true. Sex is one of the key things that is great for having conversations with random people with. Sex is great for you.
Yeah,
Because everyone
I don't
has
see
an
anything
opinion when
wrong
it comes
with
to
it.
sex. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm curious about a little bit with Hydro. It feels like, you know,
What?
I need to hear
Man.
about this. What happened between prom and now? Like with
Crohn's disease.
with
He's been
laidies or
suffering
guys, whatever.
Yeah.
inside. He can't meet people.
Yeah,
Hello.
He can get fucked
There
in
you
the
go.
ass, that's for sure.
So
dude, like,
okay, hold on. Let me draw a comparison. This will answer your question. I am a woman, right?
Well,
I
Plenty of
assume.
men would love to put their cock inside of
you
me.
identify as a woman.
Okay? Plenty of men
Yeah.
would love to put their cock, and yet
mhm,
I'm only just now married.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
what does that have to do with what
He
I'm
is a
talking
man.
about?
He is expected to go out and hunt his woman down. He
Mhm.
can't.
Yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's
I've
it.
only just like recently been.
that's the whole story.
That's it. That's it.
That was also the
He's
excuse.
ill.
of
That's
my-
what being ill is. Welcome to the world.
It feels
Yeah.
like there's time gaps here.
I mean, yeah, there's 12 years, man, of ups and downs, man.
Oh,
Like,
12 years. Oh man, how many grades did you fail?
Dude,
no, I got all my
It doesn't sound
education.
like he would fail any grades. He seems smart. I think he's
Yeah.
just been
Wait,
soaking his
but he
brain
said he
in
was-
social
I thought-
media for too long.
You said
I
you were
got all-
35, right?
Yeah, I got all my education, right? I got
I'm
6
getting
years
smart
of college. I
You
got
went
trade
to
school.
prom and she
I got-
squirted all over the place.
I got aircraft maintenance engineering 4 years, 2 years of avionics,
See?
2 years of pure and applied
See? Smart
sciences.
vibe.
Okay.
I'm highly skilled. I went
This
to the Air
is not what
Cadets.
this is about.
I have military training. I have sailing classes. I have my pilot's license. I
Okay,
have
okay. You're
Okay, so
single.
when was prom is my question.
prom was when I was 18, man. Like I
Right, so
finished
that's
school.
not 12 years.
No, I finished school, trade school, and when I was 23, my mom died. I got into a depression. My disease came back, and then it's been 12 years since that time. And when I was 23, like I don't know what the fuck like had my prom at 18 had anything to do with it, but it's been
Well, because there's a
Basically,
time gap.
Hydro, obviously, he's trying to figure out why you
Fucking
weren't fucking
weird.
bitches.
There's a
Oh, yeah,
time
man,
gap.
they're just
There's
like
a
all, you know.
5-year. There's a 5-year
Okay.
time gap where the 12 years didn't add up. That's all.
Yeah,
yeah, but
okay,
yeah,
don't
it's-
corner him about his repression of his homosexuality. Don't corner him. He has
yeah,
to
you know,
work it out slowly. Okay.
yeah.
He does like those
Yeah, everyone is
Romans.
homosexual, just
He was
ignore
into the yeah, Max. Don't worry about Max. He thinks everyone's gay.
No,
That's what I told him in the beginning. I told him Maxos
it. Was
thinks
it one
all
of you
guys
guys
are gay.
that said that like medical professionals have been butch women recently, or was that somewhere else?
Kind of weird.
Somewhere
I
else.
just thought
That
it was
wasn't
funny.
us.
Okay, never mind. It was somewhere else. Okay.
Okay. anyways. Look, Maxos, not every guy is gay, okay? You
I mean,
Okay.
gotta...
okay. Let's
They're all
focus.
just bi, very, very bi.
Yeah. Let's focus on the fact that on Wednesday I have a date with some lady from Rome. Okay, guys.
Oh, Rome.
Can I rant for 10 seconds? I am
Yeah.
tired. The answer is yes. I am tired of meeting Italians on this. I mean, I don't meet many of them, but every time I meet some fucking Italian or European, some French asshole. And the big topic of conversation is how lame Americans are and how stupid they are. And it's like, not
Yeah.
fun.
To Italy.
It's not
Yeah,
a
but it's
thing. It's
it's
so
such-
stupid.
because like America like outsources its culture, right? And
Yeah,
when-
It's
You
a bit
know?
safe at this point. It's a little
but it's
safe
also-
to shit on America.
exactly. It's like you what you mean to say is that you were used to something and now for some reason you're not able to understand that there's also good things about other cultures. Like that's it. It's just being completely closed-minded on purpose.
I think I don't know. I think there's validity to be grasped.
No, I mean,
on that.
don't get me wrong. I can shit on Americans until
But it
cows come home.
depends. It depends on why they reach the conclusion. If it's like a herd mentality thing, it feels like a lot of this shitting on America is not like you just came to this conclusion. It's like the group you're in likes doing that. So
I
it's
mean,
not-
I don't know. I think it's reinforced by like truth. I think that
okay.
that
Well, tell
the
me
West,
about it.
I think the West has been declining, you know, and I
No,
think
no,
that
okay,
the
but
American,
Italy is part of the West. I mean,
I think no, I know. I'm saying like all of the Western culture, right? So
So
Sure,
that
but
all
I'm
that's
saying-
our fault.
yes, absolutely. Like I think that like the American dream, you know, like the you know the
Never
values.
existed to begin with. First of all, it never
Right.
existed.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that's
I
why
think-
no
I think
one
it
wants
did.
to
And
no
no
one
one
wants to be in
existed.
America.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean when you say the American dream never existed? I feel
in
like it's
the
important to
19th
this
century,
conversation.
that was a thing. I mean,
Anyone can
It
answer.
was the whole entire point of going after the American dream, but the American dream was never really a thing.
When have you
In the-
achieved? That's literally just restating your sentence. So, when have you achieved the American dream? How about that question?
When have you achieved it?
Yes. Where do you say, "Hey, I can look at my life and I can tell you I've achieved the American dream"? Who can do that? When? Where?
I think
The only
nobody
people
can.
who technically
ever?
say that, the only
Well,
people who
'cause
technically say that is
No,
like
wait,
people
one
who are
person.
wealthy, who
the
inherit
Amer-
money and all this kind of shit.
okay, but
The-
okay, shut
That's
up.
not even the American dream.
Wait, so
But
you're
also-
saying
But
no
that's
one
the
has
entire
ever
point.
wait, you're saying no one has immigrated to America and made a more successful life for themselves than they
Right.
would be able to elsewhere? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
but
trying to say?
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
but
the
that's the minute. That's what I'm pointing out. The minute
No, no,
amount
stop,
of
stop,
people
stop, stop.
that.
Okay, wait, stop, stop, stop.
It's a
Okay,
question.
okay, okay. Stop for a second. Let's close this boring conversation. In the
Wait,
19th century,
okay.
in the 19th century, shit ton of people from very poor places in Europe were able to come over and pretty much do whatever they want to just have some fucking like. There's no question that in the 19th century that was a very concrete opportunity for people. Now, yes, some of them also died on while
Yeah.
coming here, but like the
Before
majority.
they got to the dream, yeah.
Yeah, but the majority of them were able to just settle and have a decent life. I mean, that was true. It's not true today, for sure. But
yeah, but
It's interesting. This is a very contentious topic, even in like professional settings where people are writing about this. Some people claim that it never existed. So there's really no right answer. I'd love to
absolutely.
hear what you guys think.
Oh, that's just part of everyone loving shitting on America.
but
They
it
love
doesn't
it.
matter.
They
Okay,
can't
but
get
I don't
enough.
know why we're.
They can't get enough of it. They love it.
Okay. No, I mean,
Yeah, but
listen,
there's a reason why, though. I think because there was a change, you know, because like, you know, because you
No.
don't get backlash like that without
No,
something
I-
having
it was
changed.
it
you
was
know?
a very of course it was a different country in the previous century.
It was a country of hope, of working for your future. It was a country of freedom, of human rights, of, you know,
No,
and that's what attracted
Okay,
people
but,
or whatever.
But now,
you know,
now what
Yes,
is?
yes, the human rights. You're able to practice a religion
Right.
that you believe in. You're not going to
Yes.
be killed for
Well, I don't
practicing your religion.
that is
I don't think that was helpful,
everywhere.
honestly. All
No,
of
it's
the,
not
No,
everywhere.
it's not, bitch.
It's
all of
not
those
everywhere.
freaks, all of those Puritan freaks should have been oppressed and guillotined. To be honest, so that part I don't think is was helpful. But
There's no official religion, official language.
No,
There's
There's-
a reason. There's a reason why it's it is known. Yeah, it should change, but it's known as a place of as a cultural melting pot
guys,
for a reason.
okay, but guys, I think we are like completely out of far field here. The point is, right? All cultures have things that are shit and things that are good relative to your own personality, right? Especially if you grew up somewhere else, you're gonna find yourself in a different culture and you're gonna see all of the problems. But like the problem is you should also be mature enough, especially if you have a fucking PhD and shit, you should be mature enough to say, oh, there are all these good things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I have the freedom to, if I see a Chinese place and they're not Chinese, I can go to a different place and they'll be Chinese at the
What the fuck?
Chinese place.
Wait, what?
And then I know this is legit Chinese shit.
Just some casual racism from Dan.
Okay.
No, that's good. That's good. I don't want a Vietnamese person making me my Chinese food, but pho,
Jesus
now I
Christ.
want them to be Vietnamese.
Oh, but you're fine with the Mexicans making you Italian food, aren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't really have a choice there. I mean, these
Oh,
Italians aren't really.
There you
If they are Italian, it's way too expensive. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Hey, look,
Actually-
he's the leader of this podcast, and as a Sigma, fellow Sigma,
Oh,
Mhm.
Jesus
I think
fucking-
he's a great leader of the podcast.
Yeah.
right.
Is
Even
he
though there was a little
bet-
insurrection
Wait, but does it count if you're Sigma because you're completely unaware? So just know you go through life being completely unable to understand what's happening.
Yes.
I don't know all the
yeah,
criteria.
People who invented it are that.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
I mean, they're wired different completely, so it's
Oh, yeah.
like,
And Darnell would self-proclaim that.
I mean, Darnell
Yes.
probably doesn't
Look,
I-
yeah, like
associate with any label. Like,
he
he's just-
says he is wired different according to him.
I said,
Oh, according to everyone else,
I'm
too.
bred differently. I'm bred differently, so. And
Well, you should-
you know, in a way,
He
I'm
was
like
in the
Eric.
ass.
Why don't you breed me if you're bred so differently? Sorry.
Imagine a guy bred in the ass. That's rare.
Exactly.
I'm gluten intolerant, so I can't be bred.
Mm. Oh, you know what? That was the excuse also of my ex-boyfriend. Like he said, "Oh no, I can't get butt fucked because I have IBS," and it's like,
Oh, that's a big one, dude.
shut up.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't-
dude, it's
you think it's
carnage
realistic?
back there.
Like honestly, do you think it's realistic?
What's I?
Do you think
you're
it-
never,
am
you're
I saying,
never
do
gonna
I
be
think
able to
it's-
get in there.
is it
You
the
never will.
reason?
It
Is
hurts.
what you're saying?
It
hurts
fucking-
so much.
it
He's not gonna
fucking
let you
hurts.
stick in there.
I'm saying
No,
it's realistic.
I don't know if it's the reason, but
Never
I mean,
gonna
if you
happen,
had
man.
it bad enough, I could see it, right?
I mean, he has IBS, not Crohn's, which is different. But
yeah, but it's
Yeah, but if
Right,
you're
it's,
shitting blood and
It's very
pissing out your
similar.
ass,
Okay.
you don't want to
Yeah.
be getting fucked.
I mean, unless like you want to do him a lot of harm and a lot of pain.
So what did he do? He just licked it?
No, he was just a top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's
And
just
do
how it's
you
gonna
like
have to
being a
be.
top, Maxos, or do you like being a bottom?
So it's a weird thing, but I like to be a top only if I am really into the person, because I mean on a
So with
purely
girls, then.
well, yes, but also with guys that I'm really into. But I find that like if you don't have the being into the person, you need to compensate in order to enjoy the sex, and the compensation is in the act itself. And so the act itself of being a bottom, I feel like it's kind of hotter. It's more, there's more pleasure in that.
Oh, you like being degraded.
No, fuck off.
You like them owning your dirty asshole.
When
Nothing
you're,
wrong with that, you know.
when you're a bottom, you get to focus more on your experience rather
It's
than
just more fun.
giving
Yeah,
an experience.
because you're just resting and you get like it's more. Yeah, you don't have all the fucking like getting out of fucking breath and then
Do you have a bidet?
no, but I have a douche.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, it's an appendage
Okay.
to your shower that will just
Oh, it's an attachment
Sprinkle.
onto the shower head.
yeah, and it just will just like flush your butthole.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, then that works. I assumed all gay guys had bidets.
No.
You make a lot of assumptions, Daniel, and they tend to be.
It just
wrong.
seems logical to me.
It's a good, it's a good
No,
assumption.
no, he just really likes bidets.
Mm.
I do.
Well,
I'm a
yeah,
big
that too.
advocate. I'm a huge
Well,
advocate.
Daniel,
If I were gay, I mean, well, I guess
Daniel,
either
don't
way,
get
I'm
too
not
excited.
gay and I still have a bidet. So
I mean,
if I were
I'm
gay,
thinking
I'd
about it.
definitely have a bidet.
Daniel, don't get too excited, but imagine a severed female foot inside the bidet. Did you came already?
See, I don't like girls shoving their foot up my ass. That's not my thing.
Why ass? I said inside the bidet.
Huh?
Just
Well, yeah, it goes in my ass.
No, oh my god.
The
he's
water. You're saying the water is her foot?
yeah.
No, he
What's wrong with you?
Wait, what do you say?
Woman, he's
Yeah.
he's.
I don't like
working
him
on your
severed,
foot
but-
fetish. Yeah, he's working on your foot fetish and is saying if a severed woman's foot was in a bidet, would that just make you instantly come?
I don't think so.
Whatever.
I don't like severed. I don't like foot
Maybe
ass.
severed was a bit much, but
No, the severed. They have to be attached to a lady that I don't have to like her, but I have to
Yeah.
find something appealing.
Oh, God.
So the fucking lady that's cleaning your hotel, she can't just give you a little extra, right?
Right.
A little extra what?
A little foot service for your room service.
Well, could she? Maybe.
Aren't you guys impressed by the fact that I'm probably the most sexually normal person in this chat? Like you all are
No,
completely.
I don't know about that.
I trump you. I trump you by far.
No, you don't.
I'm
I
sorry.
would
What?
trump Eric.
You're shoving
You fuck your
alien
friends-
cocks up
you fuck
your
friends
ass.
and you won't marry your wife.
Eric would immediately send me cock pics if I asked, not pretend that it's my girlfriend who doesn't want me to send pics
He's not sending anyone any pics.
first. And,
This
and
guy,
yes,
no,
Okay.
this guy's a Mormon.
No, I'm proud of my dick, dude.
eh?
Okay, well then,
Are you a
Maxos, let us know what that looks like.
No, I'm not a Mormon.
He has a little Sigma seal on it, like his branded.
Yeah, a little seal of approval, dude. It's looking awesome.
Uh,
Yeah, man, it's still unbroken, man. You know.
mm. Yummy.
Yeah,
The
well, you know.
Unbroken Butthole tonight at 10.
Yeah, they should be. Oh, that's like the
Return
best.
if seal broken, you know.
Yeah, you can have a little seal like wax or something that like
Yeah.
for uncut guys, obviously the only ones that are worth of fucking. But you just attach it to your foreskin to your like dick head, and then like when you pull it up, it breaks.
Little safety fucking thing, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like a safety pin.
Yeah.
Such a
Awesome.
Euro.
So nice.
These
Somebody was talking
Euros.
about getting a tattoo on your butthole yesterday.
What? What? Why?
Getting a tattoo on your butt? I don't know, man.
That is weird. Oh.
Yeah, I've heard of such things, but that's odd.
Yeah. Especially when it scabs over because of the tattooing. Like ew, gross.
Hey, Daniel, what is the most domineering sex act that you have or desire to inflict to your victims? I mean,
Victims.
Fucking cocaine.
Me
porn.
to them or them to me?
well, dude, I said inflict, so I mean they are doing something
Inflict?
to you.
I actually don't even like choking. Like, I mean, I'll do it
Okay,
if they
why are
like
you
it.
getting defensive? Why are you getting defensive?
I'm just saying, I don't even like to choke a bitch, even if she likes it.
I just asked a question. I don't understand why you're now saying what you
Well,
don't.
no,
do.
but you're saying what's the most dominant? I mean, I typically don't get off on being that dominant, but I will do it if they
Hey,
like it.
Maxos, you're looking really good. You gain a little weight.
Thanks, girl. A little bit, I guess, from last time, but
Looking
I'm.
healthier.
Yeah, I know. People tell me, but I'm gonna lose it. Fuck you.
I
bro.
agree, you
Fuck
look
you.
nice, but we need this.
I am self-validating, bitches.
We need the
Yes.
sides to attach to the goatee part. I think if you could see my cursor here.
No, I know. I think I'm. Yeah. But the thing is, no, I know. I just genetically, guys, here. I
Yeah,
don't grow.
there's a gap here. This isn't. You're not doing this.
But no. But here's the
No.
news. Yesterday I ordered a fucking razor, like an electric razor, finally. So I'm gonna be able to actually groom because I'm incredibly lazy. So
I thought that might have been like an
Today,
Italian
Daniel learned that
style.
everyone's hair doesn't grow everywhere on their body.
I thought it was just a style thing because there's a very noticeable like.
no,
It's
I know.
like
It's,
mutton chops and then the
I know.
goatee.
and then beard, neck beard. I know.
Yeah, it's the sides.
It's. Look, I have perfect genes, but that's the
It's
one.
spotty.
the
It's a
one
little
gene,
spotty.
you know.
I shop at Levi's. I don't have to worry about it.
Do you guys want to see my sex vids?
No.
Probably
What?
not.
I'm
That
good.
sounds horrifying.
They're pretty good.
But I'll look.
Yeah, exactly. We'll all
Jesus.
look. Go for it, Maxos.
Oh really? Oh, excuse me, sir. No, I'm not gonna send my crotch pic. Oh, because my girlfriend owns me. Go fuck yourself. You're not gonna see those amazing.
Well, she's
hot
the one that didn't let us do this yesterday.
anal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
right.
She didn't want me to do it yesterday, so.
Okay.
My goodness, this is not hard, Maxos. It's like putting. It's like 2 + 2.
Yeah,
it's
you
just
really
4,
don't need to
man.
ask us. You need to ask
But
her,
here's
but
the
you have to
problem.
do it while you're in person.
Guys,
and
No,
need
you
to
don't
do it-
ask her.
You need to do it with your body language, not your voice.
Yes,
No,
Yes.
exactly.
Thank
You sit around casually until she assaults you, and then you accept the assault.
like true honesty, like
no.
can't.
You
Oh,
get
she
like
is good looking.
90% of the way to
Yeah.
assaulting her, and then you let her do the rest of it.
Well, yeah,
But
you
here's
could go
the
either way.
Here's my problem. I don't actually like. I mean, she's very pretty, but like,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I have a connection as a person at all. You know.
Oh my
And that's
god,
what- that's
you're
the
so
problem with
gay.
You think that's
no,
just like
I'm not gay.
like
It's just
a-
like
What the fuck? What are
a
you
love
talking
at first
about?
sight thing, or
I
'Cause-
I
Wait, okay, but you would like to fuck her.
you don't even know her? Like, what?
just- You know, that's a
What?
very good
Know
question. Yes.
her?
No, I would.
This is crazy.
No, shut. Okay, calm your goddamn cock down, okay? All right, come there and then teach you.
Just
No,
fuck her, Maxos.
if
What
she
is
was
wrong?
around, I would be hard as a rock, right? No question. But like, I don't look forward meeting her. Like, I need to be more excited than just that to actually meet a person. I hate meeting people. I hate people,
What?
especially you guys.
Yeah, fuck
But-
you too.
Is it because you're, so weird with women now? Because you're confused with like it's like guys and girls,
not
and now it's
confused.
all
If
weird.
she just wanted to fuck, I would be incredibly happy to meet her. But the thing is that probably it's not the case, and I'm gonna be sitting down
Sure.
and having an awkward conversation with a person who's not so fun, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I want.
You've talked to her enough to know she's not fun though.
She's
I mean-
she's an okay person, but I am very picky with fun. Like,
You bring
Yeah,
the fun.
that's
You're
that's the
bringing the
thing.
fun. You've got all the mead in the world.
stop drowning out Eric. I want to get his advice. Okay, he was giving me advice, and I want to get that.
Okay.
Okay, what were you talking about?
No, I mean, how do you think I should act?
Oh,
This thing, what should I find out? Maybe I should find out myself. Tell me.
well, I think that your standards for yourself are really high, and that's kind of the issue, right? Is because like the quality of the people out there just kind of shit, and so you'd rather spend time with your own self. You'd rather spend time like because we're the product of the 5 people we hang out with, and so you'd rather be on your own and be in in your own company than in the company of someone that's inferior.
But why
Yeah.
don't you just make her into someone you like?
It's hard to change people, dude.
Pygmalion.
time.
Not if they're in love with you.
But she's not in
Eh,
love.
they're
Okay, let's
not.
be honest.
No. Well, no, but she could
Love
be.
takes
If-
time
If
to-
you
love
fuck
takes
her good
time to
enough, she
build,
will
man.
be.
Yeah, but it's just like, you really gonna try, are you really gonna bend yourself over, fucking split yourself in half to try
No.
and change someone else when they don't
No,
want to
you don't
change,
have to. Yeah, it's
Let's
just
be
split in
honest.
half.
Let's be
You
honest
know?
about 2 things here, okay?
Hard.
One
Depends on her demeanor.
is she's probably using me. Oh, sorry, I cut out.
You guys
I
figure
was-
out how to get her to assault him yet?
You have to let people in that are good for you.
What?
Oh
How could you
boy,
possibly know until you let him
platitudes.
in?
Just fuck
Well,
this
though you
Asian
have to
bitch.
give them
Fuck-
benefit of the doubt, obviously, right? But like as soon as you start seeing those red flags and it's like not so good anymore, then you have to be strong enough for.
There's
good,
no
to
red
let them
flags
go.
yet.
No, I
Wait,
know.
wait,
That's
wait.
why. That's why he has to hang
You
out.
have
You
to
know.
experience the red flags. You have to be
Yeah.
cautious,
You have to
but
be aware. Yeah.
realistic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then at a certain point, when you know the red flag like is going to cause harm to your like happiness or whatever, you gotta go.
Mhm.
Or if you guys have
Yeah,
different,
Yeah, but
different
he's in the
opinions.
perfect position here because he
But I
doesn't
have
even
more
like
information.
her.
Stop,
But he
stop.
doesn't like her. That's perfect.
That's not.
But stop
I mean,
it.
that's
I have more information here, okay? So, 2 things. One is, okay, the fact that probably she's just using me to network and to get a job. But okay, so let's for a second table
Okay.
dance. The other red flag
Maybe
though
you
is
want
that
to give her your job. You get a better job.
fair enough. The other real red flag that I experienced is that she has been married before. She's like 30.
Why is that a red flag? Why is that a red flag?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
She's like 34, I think, or something. Like, she looks as old age as
Okay.
like 15.
Married
but-
once, that's fine.
Yeah.
No,
Go ahead.
that's fine in general, but the problem is that the dynamic in her marriage felt like she really likes the validation, even of dating. Like, because we talked a lot
Mhm.
in a group setting about this kind of stuff. And like her dynamic with dating and being married is more like she'll be in toxic situations just like for the validation of it. Like it felt like that
Mhm.
So,
whoever
Yeah,
took
like
that.
so she's a
no,
girl.
you shut up.
Okay.
You shut up.
So what if? So I don't know if she really cares about the connection versus
Okay,
scared about.
Maxos, do you
Yes.
realize that most of us, maybe there is some small majority that is secure, but for the rest of us that aren't those
I
secure,
understand.
we have bad relationships.
I
with,
get it.
No, with like what we even think we should get from other people. Like we were taught love poorly.
I get
Mhm.
it. I get it. But what I'm trying to say is, wait, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, that there might like it's a difference between like
Yeah, you
having-
don't know. You're gonna have to find out. You're just gonna have to find out. That's the whole
But
answer.
you can be
You just
that
have to
toxic guy
investigate.
for her.
Oh, jeez.
I can-
No. Here's the verbiage. You give her corrective experience and you see what your reaction is. And if
All right.
it's positive, then you can go for a little bit longer and see if it gets
Fine.
better.
Fine.
Just look for empathy towards you. Like that's really what you're looking for. Like
No,
That's
you're
easy to
going
fake.
if
no,
So you're
this is
saying-
terrible.
not true
It's
empathy, like
super,
because you
super easy to fake.
You
It's
think so?
how it's hard. It's okay. As a person who has dated a narcissist and then subsequently dated more narcissists because I
Was
thought
it that?
I knew what I was looking for, but they skewed my mind. Yes, it is incredibly easy to fake.
Because like the way I see it is
Mhm.
like if people do things for me like without ever asking for anything in return or whatever, right? Like if they're just like being nice because they want to
Give
exploit,
an
you know,
example. Give an example.
just like anything. Like my roommates do that stuff for me all the times. Like they'll just show
Oh.
up and they'll like give me random things that they picked up at the dollar. It's not actually good for me and shit. I fucking hate them for it. But they'll give me like junk food and shit all the time or whatever, you know, and
They think about
like
you.
yeah, you know, and it's nice. It's like little
Yeah.
things like that where it's like, oh, like you didn't have to do that. Like you went out of your way to do this for
Like,
absolutely no
If
reason.
that's
And they
sustained, I agree.
What
and
about
they
is it
don't
the
and
same
they
as
don't and they don't even like do it consciously and shit. And that's when you know, like those are like those
So
little
the
flags.
narcissist that I dated, like for example, I've been wanting to make a few different programs, like with programming language, and he ended up like after a few months of me talking about it, he went and created this whole outline and like he even like color coded everything for me and everything like that, right? And he would try to look for movies that I liked when he was looking, but none of this had anything to do with me and had everything to do with opportunities to fulfill his own needs.
Right.
Podcast.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying
mean,
it's easy to
yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
can
I mean, you
stop
have to be, I guess, very good at perceiving like actual like
Yeah.
somehow, right?
Not
Like
that she's a
some trick.
narcissist, Maxos. I just, you know, I've
she's
dated a narcissist. I don't want anyone else to ever have to.
I
to
just-
be
I could
honest,
avoid
I
it.
think she's probably a good person, although we're culturally a little different. But honestly, I think she's a good human being. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a connection. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's
Come on,
super like that's the thing.
try.
They could be
No,
good
I mean,
people
I'll be
and you can be a good person, right? But like if you don't have like that connection, if there's no empathy, you're not fostering each other's empathy for each other and you're not exploiting that, like there's no point. You know, and you could be two good people and not benefit from being in a relationship.
I'm getting vibes that some of the times when you're saying empathy, what you really mean is like,
Maybe
what is
it's
the word
just-
that we use? Like vibing off of each other. I don't want to use the same word, but you know, these things that we have are like a romantic connection. Like that's
Yeah.
not empathy though.
I mean, that's maybe just what I've worded it as. Like, it's like gaining value from being with someone, you know?
A
Like,
romantic connection. I gain a shit
right.
ton of value from hanging out with my ex.
Yes,
But
absolutely. That's
overall, it fucking makes me want to kill myself because he's making stupid decisions and he wants
but-
to stay married to a cave troll who won't fuck him.
because like
Oh, yeah.
the problem
Why
I
is
think
it
is
coming
that
on?
Oh boy.
your empathy
Huh?
for him is very strong.
Why is the
so
wife
you get a lot of
wife is
value.
coming on?
Darnell
He
looks
wants empathy for
scared.
me. He just at the end of the day won't give up this other thing, right? So it doesn't matter how good he makes me feel when we spend time, right? Because later my heart breaks. So like at a certain point, it's just fucking
Yeah.
pointless.
Okay, V,
Yeah.
but show us a picture of this person, okay? Otherwise, we can't understand what you're trying to say.
You've already seen it.
Oh,
But
really? What did I say about him?
okay.
Was I
About
gross?
him?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't.
Oh
Think
no! You showed me the cave troll.
I think I have a picture of both. Hold on.
Oh
Just
my god,
meet
she's
up.
not a cave troll.
Just
She
But I
is.
meet
didn't-
up.
but I think I
Meet
said-
up with this girl, Max. I mean, this is
No.
crazy.
No, but didn't I say that she was not too bad? I said that she was like a 4, right?
Yeah,
Or something like
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's a cave troll.
that? Okay.
It's not all about looks, okay?
Okay.
You know what I have not asked for yet at all, and I don't mean to. My beloved only sort of love of my life, who now is a child. I don't want to see her boyfriend, because if he's hot, it's gonna be so bad for me.
Wait,
I don't want.
did I?